Hello everybody. In this video we're going to go over how to use OnCue trial presentation software. We're going to go over everything you need to know to use OnCue. So what is OnCue and why would you want to use it? OnCue is a software program that is used to present evidence in a trial. It is used to present trial exhibits such as PDF documents and digital video transcripts. It is for use by the trial hot seat operator. It runs on Windows only. It requires a paid license. Let's look at the OnCue website to learn more. Go to oncuetech.com. Here we can find out about pricing. Here prices start at $100 for a month of use. There is a section for documentation, for training, and a download section. To install the software, go to oncuetech.com, click on Downloads. Here we can find the installer and also a sample case. Click on the download link and then run it. Installation is pretty straightforward. The first time you run it, it will ask you for your activation key. Let's have a look at the user interface. When you open OnCue, it will show a dialog where you can open one of your recent cases, or create a new case, or open an existing case. I'm going to open the sample case. In the title bar, we can see the name of the case that we have open, and next to it, the parent folder where it's located. In the left window, there is a media bar. It is currently showing the documents in the case. We have tab buttons to show different types of media, such as documents, audio visuals, transcripts, designations, scripts, and notebooks. I'll go back to the Documents tab. Along the top, we have a workflow ribbon. This can be used to change the layout of the panels in the right area here. Currently, I'm on the Annotate/Present layout. This here is the Create/Edit Designations layout. I'll go back to the Annotate Present layout for now. I will go over some of the other layouts later in this video. This button allows you to choose which monitor is shown to the jury, and the Publish button is used to display the selected exhibit to the jury. You can view online help by clicking on Help, Support. Each button here will show more details on the selected topic. And Help Hotkey Reference will open up a window with the hotkeys. This page can be printed out. So what's in a case? Let's open it and take a look. Press Control-click on the folder name. We see that a case is a folder. It contains an SQLite database file. There are subfolders which contain media files. Inside the Documents folder, there are PDF files. Generated reports will be placed in the Reports folder. In the Synced Videos folder, there is an MP4 file. In the Transcripts folder, there is a transcript file. It is in XML format. The case folder is self-contained and portable. If you move your case folder to another location or another computer, it will still work. Let's start a new case. Click on New, give it a name, and give it a location, and then click Create. Let's add some documents. Open File Explorer and drag your files to the media tree. This dialog allows you to review what you're adding and make changes if you need. Notice that each document is assigned an ID and a name, which is generated from the file name. Here the letter D stands for Defendant Exhibit and P stands for Plaintiff Exhibit. You can also use J for Joint Exhibit. Click Continue. The documents will be copied into the Documents folder inside the Case folder. To view the properties of any media item, click on View Properties. We can see that a document has an ID and a name property. Let's expand this document and select the page. We can see that a page has a barcode, name, and Bates number properties. We can change the properties from this properties panel, or we can make changes from the media bar. Right click and click on Edit Names and Bates Number. Or for a document, we can click on Edit Name and ID. To open a document using the mouse, click on it in the media bar. To open a page, expand the document and then click on the page. To open a document using the keyboard, first make sure that the keyboard focus is in the viewer. Click on the viewer window to give it focus. This white border shows which window has focus. Press the X key, which is short for exhibit. Type in the document ID and page number. For example, D4.3. Then enter to open page 3 of document 4. To go to another page when you already have a document open, just type in the page number, for example 5. You can also open a document using its name property. I'm going to refresh the database by pressing F9 so that nothing is selected. To find a page in this document which has the name property IRC, press X, then the word IRC, then .49 to open page 49. To be able to quickly find this page later on, give it a name. I'm going to name it Map. Now, to be able to find this page quickly, make sure focus is in the viewer by clicking on it. Press X, the word Map, and press Enter. And that page is selected very quickly. You can also open a document using its Bates number. First, let's add some Bates numbers. Bates numbers are just page numbers which are sequential across multiple documents. Now you can retrieve it using the Bates numbers. Press X. Let's use 305. And we're on page with the Bates number 305. To add annotations to a document, open a page in the viewer window, click the callout tool or press C, drag over the area to be called out, move or resize with the mouse, trim using control drag, click the highlight tool or press H, double-click to remove an object. Right-click to change its color. There are other tools to draw lines, arrows, rectangles, and ellipses, etc. along here. To save the annotations, click the Save tool or press Ctrl S. It is added to the media tree. To update an existing annotation after making further changes, click the Update tool or press Ctrl U. To save the page as an image file or to copy it to the clipboard, right-click, then click on Copy or Save. Copy as image or save as image. We can then paste the image to any other app like a PowerPoint presentation. Let's add a transcript to OnCue. A digital video transcript is a written line-by-line record of everything said in a deposition. It consists of a transcript file along with one or two corresponding video files. The transcript file needs to be either an MDB file or an OnCue specific XML file. Here I have the transcript file and the video file for it is here. Click on the Transcripts tab in OnCue. Open File Explorer and drag your transcript file to the media bar. OnCue will copy the transcript file to the transcript folder, converting it if necessary. It will also copy the video files to the synced video folder. Here is asking for permission to do so. If we click on this button, we can see details of the transcript, like its total duration. Let's switch to the designation layout so we can see the transcript. Let's add some designations. A designation is a segment of a video transcript. Click on the Designation tab and select the designation layout. Click on the plus button to create a new designation list. Give it a short name like V1 for easy searching and give it a descriptive name like the name of the deponent. Select a designation list. Select the transcript that we want to designate from if there is more than one, and select a highlighter. Scroll down to the lines that we want to designate from. Select the lines and click Add Selection or press Ctrl S. Repeat for other designations. And for this one, I'm going to use a different highlighter. Reorder designations using drag and drop. Or click on Sort. To view the details of the script or a designation, click on this Details button. Let's adjust the start and end times of our designations. Notice these red marks. They will turn gray after we adjust the times. Select a designation, click on the Start button, click the eyeball to play it.
For the record, please.
Adjust the start time by dragging this playhead or by using these buttons. Once we're happy with it, click this button to save it. Notice one mark has turned to gray. Repeat for the stop position.
Record, please.
Charlie Bearden.
And that sounds okay. Click Save. And that's tuned now. Repeat for other designations. We can change the text that will be displayed. Click here and enter the new text. This does not change the text in the transcript. I'll just put this back. We can remove lines from a designation or split it. Select the lines, then right-click, and here we have options to split or remove the selected lines. This will split the designation and create two new ones. A linked document is a way to display a document during a video designation. I have selected the Link Docs to Video layout. In the media bar, select the Documents tab. Select the page you want to display to preview it. Select the designation you want to add it to. Drag the document to the line where you want it to show. Select the designation again and click on Publish to see what it will look like.
And that's another thing, you can't say or or nod your head. It
Press
makes like an
Escape
audible
twice
response. So if
to
you say,
close the
then
Publish
say, is that a
window.
yes, I'm not being.
By default, the video will display on top of the document. We can split it to show it side by side or hide the video to show only the document. Repeat the process to display another page when another line is reached if needed. We can remove the document by clicking the X button here. To stop displaying the document when a certain line is reached, click on the line and click on Clear Linked Document. Now the document will just display until this line is reached, then display the video only. Media scripts are lists that are used to organize media items into a linear slideshow. Select the Annotate/Present layout. Select the Media Scripts tab. Click the plus button to create a new media script. Give it a name and an ID. Click OK. Click this pop-out button to duplicate the media bar. Drag in some designations. Drag in some documents. Now the script is ready to be displayed. Notebooks are lists that are used to organize media by topic or purpose. They can be used to group any media into a more manageable subset that can be printed or shared. They can also be used to present media. Open the Build Notebooks layout. Click on the Notebooks tab. Click plus to add a notebook and give it a name and click OK. Add items to the notebook using drag and drop. We can add pages. We can add annotations. We can even add whole documents if we wish. We can also add designations. A notebook can be printed to a PDF file that can be shared with whoever is presenting the case, so they have a printed list to work from. Select the notebook and then click on the printer icon. This will allow you to select a file to save the notebook PDF file. A notebook prepared by one user can be sent to another user. Click on Export, Export Notebooks. This will save the file to the exports folder. The user that receives the notebook can import it into their case by clicking on Import Notebooks and then selecting the file. Let's go over printing reports. Click on the Designations tab, right-click on a designation, click on Reports. From here we can print three kinds of reports: Designation List Report, Transcript Report, and Objections Report. Click on Designation List Report. Here we have some options like including a cover page, and if we want to open it in the viewer. The report will be saved as a PDF file into a reports folder. Click on Create, and here we have the report. Information about our designations is here, and we have details of the designations. To create a transcript report, click on the designation, Reports, Transcript Report. Click on Create, and here we have a transcript with additional annotations about the designations. So we have the total runtime, and we have annotations which show us the designations on this transcript. We can also print a transcript report from the Transcripts tab. This version is just the plain transcript without any additional designation annotations. Let's go back to the Designations tab. To create an Objections report, click on Reports, Objections Report. The first time you see the dialog, it will look like this, which is a little bit intimidating. If you want to see help, this link here is broken, so click on Cancel, Help, Online Support. Click on the Designations tab. Click on Objections Reports. And here we can see more information and help. Back to our dialog. Click on the plus button, add a designations column. Click on the plus button, add an objections column. We're going to need a text file containing the objection information. Click on Browse. I'll open this file in Notepad so we can see what it looks like. Here we have the transcript ID, starting page and line number, ending page and line number, a description, and a P or D for plaintiff or defendant. Click Open. We can save this file as an Excel file, Word file, or a PDF. I'm going to choose PDF so I can view it more easily. Click on Create Report. Open the folder where it was generated to by right-clicking here. Open Reports. Click on the Objections Report. And here we have our Objections Report. Designations are here, and the objection information is here. To create a script report, open the Scripts tab. Click this pop-out button to open this window. This script contains a designation, then a page, then another designation. Select the script, click on the Print button, select a printer. I'm going to use the Microsoft Print to PDF, which will generate a PDF file. Click on Print. I'm going to save it to the database case folder inside and then the reports folder, and give it a name, scripts report. To view the generated file, right click on this icon here, open the reports folder, double click on the generated file. I'm going to zoom out so we can see it better. We can see that we have a blank page, then a document page, then another blank page. It looks like designations are not good candidates for printing from a PDF script. To create a notebook report, select the Build Notebooks layout. This notebook contains a page, an annotation, and a designation. Select the notebook, click on the Print button, print the report. I'm going to save it into my Reports folder and call it Notebook Report. Right-click here to open the case folder, open Reports, double-click on the Notebooks report. If I zoom out, I can see that our document contains the expected page, annotation, and then a blank page for where the designation was. So it looks like, once again, designations are not good candidates for printing from a notebook. Let's go over presenting documents. I'm on the Annotate/Present layout. In the corner is the jury monitor. To start the presentation and display a blank page on the jury monitor, click on Start Presenting. This control shows where the keyboard focus is. Notice that the keyboard focus is in the jury screen. We can bring up a document by using a keyboard shortcut. Press X for exhibit, then P1.2 to bring up document 1, page 2. Notice that the jury monitor and your screen are showing different documents. To bring up another page, once a document is open, just type in the page number, like 4 for example. You can also navigate using the left and right arrow keys. If we want to send what is on the jury screen back to the main screen, click Reverse Publish or Alt F5. In the main screen, we can bring up another document by using the mouse or using the keyboard shortcut. Make sure the focus is in the viewer window by clicking on it. And we'll see that it shows that the hotkey focus is in the viewer. Press X for exhibit, then D 3.2 to bring up that document. We can make changes to either screen independently. Send the modified page to the jury monitor with F5 or this button. Or from the jury monitor, let's make a modification to it first. Back to the main screen with Alt F5. To duplicate the screens, click on the On Air button. Now changes can be made to either screen. Let's go over presenting designations. Select the Present Designations layout. Select a designation list and then click on Publish or press F5.
Would you state your name for the record, please?
Shirley Bearden.
And that's another thing you can't say or for Nigel.
Let me pause that. This designation dashboard shows various stats like time remaining and time elapsed. This bar shows total progress, and this bar shows the progress of the current designation. I can also select any group of lines and present those. For example, this one. Click on Publish.
If you will, read the entry that bears your initial.
BP 203.
This can be used for impeachment on the fly. And that is how you use OnCue trial presentation software. I hope you found this video useful. Let me know if you did. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.